Hey, it's Big Cat, and we're back with our lovely Digimon Survive playthrough number 2. And I have Alaki with me.
Wacky Ghosts, Dank Memes, Dank Ghosts, whatever you want to call me.
Alright, we are continuing from the rather extravagant, nuanced story of basically everyone just got Digimon, and we're trying to figure out where everyone else is at. I don't know how else to say it.
Indeed.
Huh. Anyway, um, recap from last episode, we just met Koromon, who became Agumon, and now we basically just finally caught up with Mamoru and also Aoi, and we're trying to figure out basically what to do, where to go, things of that nature. Kind of like actual survival shit, not just or anime will be fine. But that's the
With the
premise.
power of friendship.
Power of friendship is the most powerful thing in the world. Do not spark against the power of friendship.
I'm just saying, sometimes it's overused. I can't defeat the boss, but with the power of friendship. Sir, your Pokemon's level 5, and I'm level 99. But with the power of friendship.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still, it's I don't know. I like Survive Story. It's a bit more realistic.
Indeed.
Friendship
Hold
still
on.
plays a role, but it's not as bad as it could be.
Huh.
But
Give me 1 second, because it started raining. Great.
that's pretty cool.
And it scared my kittens for some reason. I'm going to go close the door. I'll be right back, like 10 seconds.
All right.
I'll be a hero. Oh my god. They got so different.
What, you surprised by the Digimon?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad. Could always be worse.
My cat got wet too. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, your cat's
Oh,
probably
goodness.
angry at you.
He the one that went outside, not me. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it on mute so that way he won't mess with too much stuff.
All right.
You got wet? Huh? You got wet?
You are definitely not immune right now, but all right, that's fine. Anyway, so we're going. Why is mine escaping me? I'm just escaping everything right now. But we're still trying to find everyone, and we're still worried about these Psycho Gatsumon, which they haven't explained yet. But obviously they're not going to because we're still in the direction of just trying not to die right now, which makes sense. It's weird about Takuma. I mean, I know in the last episode he had a little bit of confusion trying to accept what just happened with Agumon and him, but even then, still, I feel like he accepted this a bit too quickly, but it also makes sense. Because if he didn't, he would basically die, but at the same time, I don't know if he would necessarily have died that quickly. I don't know what happened if he ran away. Maru died if we ran away right there. I feel like he would have died. These will be questions for later. We got the 2 new Digimon. Like I said, everyone's basically getting the Digimon. I'm sorry if that seemed like a spoiler, but it's not really. After talking and getting one, it's pretty obvious everyone's going to get one for some reason. Also, another interesting thing too, the way Mara was displayed as like character-wise, he was like that jokester yet but like reliable friend, and obviously you can see here he's not really that. And he's still kind of a jokester, but I think that's just more or less the situation he was put into. He's put in a thing he couldn't comprehend. I wonder if he was put in a situation like either with a robber or like some guy, I don't know, that was like threatening. Would he still be able to like put him that strong front and protect someone, or if he was just because, or if he'd be the same in that situation too? Because again, these are two different situations. Character-wise, or him as a character, who he is as a person, it's you need to think about whether or not things would change if the elements were more of something he understood versus something he didn't.
Yeah, what he said.
What? Oh, do you agree or disagree with what I was saying then?
I literally just walked in.
Oh, I was saying the way Mamoru was acting, because Mamoru basically freaked out and ran after seeing the two new Digimon, and then now he's getting protected with Aquaman. But I was saying if it was things that he could comprehend, like being robbed or being attacked by someone he actually knew was he was like that, do you think he would actually be able to put on the brave front as his character tries to show all the time?
I think some people just have that type of personality, and not necessarily like with like Digimon, but it's like I could do it no matter what. He's bigger than you. It doesn't matter. It kind of does.
But that's the thing I'm saying right now, because with Mamoru, he basically bitched out because he saw the Digimon and things like that, and he was freaking out. I was just saying, if he was put in a situation where him and Takuma were getting mugged or something like that, would he be able to fight back, or would he also still bitch out? In the same sense, that's what I'm getting at. But what are your thoughts? You still think you would just run away, basically, or?
I don't know why I did that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
All right, don't change settings mid stream. Yeah, I think that depending on, like I said, the situation, if he deems like it's a I need to be a protector, if that's his personality, unless he can perceive it as a threat. If he can't, it's like, I don't know, what is this? You're mugging me? Like, go away. But if it's not, then it's he can basically get himself in trouble. I'll say it like that. Think of like a Saitama, but not as strong.
I mean, Saitama, I don't think is a good choice for like someone to compare in the situation, because Saitama, his whole thing is he's just a hero for fun. He does everything for fun. In this situation, we're trying to talk about whether or not Amaru, but with his how he is as a personality type, would it actually change or stay the same? Depending
No,
on
I think it would stay the same. I think his personality would stay the same still.
So he would still just
But
run away, even if he knew the situation, understood, and could grasp it.
Mm-mm. He has the personality to stay and fight, or to run away.
Yeah.
If his personality type is to stay and fight, if he feels like it is necessary, then yeah. But if he can't comprehend that it's a dangerous situation itself, he may go away from it not knowing that what he's putting himself in. You know what I mean?
No, I mean I get you, but the whole thing I'm getting at though is with his desire to basically protect in a sense, or be like the hero in a sense. I'm just saying, because think about it this way: if you see someone getting mugged and you decide you want to be a hero, you can understand, or you can at least comprehend what you need to do to be able to protect that person. But you get teleported to a new world and you see all these new things, these new monsters and everything you heard, and yet your heart's trying to tell you to be a hero, but you can't because you don't understand what's going on. I'm saying it's because the different situations would change how he would act. That's what I was getting at. Because technically speaking, I know like you can't really compare being robbed to like dealing with Digimon, but I'm getting at the point is what I'm saying is, do you think because it was Digimon that he couldn't react properly, or do you think in any situation where danger is afoot, any type of situation, he's still going to act where basically just runs away? My whole thought is, I feel like if it was a different situation that was within the realm of understanding, then I think he would still fight.
Same.
But I feel like if it was, again, like anything outside of it, which is what Digimon are in this situation, then I can understand why he acted the way he did.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I agree. I think that, like I said, if he was somebody getting mugged, he's like, he can assess it, do what he needs to. But something that is different, which is Digimon, I think that he would. I think him running away. I think him running away would not necessarily be justified. Because I mean, if I go outside and there's this giant dinosaur looking at me and talking to me, I think that part of me comprehending it might be a little bit different versus somebody who, let's say I see Digimon all the time. It's like, oh, I know that he only has 5 attacks, and I saw 4 of them, and they all suck.
I mean, even
You
in
know what I
that,
mean?
even in that case, though, you understand. If you remember from last episode, that the Gotsumon were basically just kicking their ass and appearing in huge numbers, and then you have little Falcomon just pop up and be like, "Hey, I'm here to protect you." I ain't believing that, and I can understand why Mamoru just straight up ran. And actually, in this situation, apparently he left Aoi behind, and like thinking about it now, because again, like I said, I'm obviously farther because talking about it now. I don't think he was in the right, but I'm not going to blame him for what he did. And I only say that because it was the situation kept happening one after another, where it was all in one spurt. No one's going to be in the right mind at that moment in time.
Yeah, I think just the fact of like, if unless you knew your true potential, like I'll give Pikachu and Ash that scene where they were running away. He was riding a bike, and it was a bunch of Pidgeys, smart Pidgeys,
Sparrows. I think they were
sparrows.
sparrows. Yeah. You're talking about like the first episode where Pikachu actually started treating Ash like a trainer, right?
Yeah, Pikachu knew her new potential. Her potential.
It's a male.
God. I'm still confused on that one. I thought it was a girl.
No, if it's a girl, well, this wasn't until later generations, but they started showing it anyway. The tail will curve in like a heart.
There's a lot of things that were not right because of first generations.
I mean, hey, the first generations already predicted every new form of Pokemon battling type we've gotten since the last like 4 or 5 games. I kid you not. Mega Evolution, it was in one of the episodes you saw Gyarados that looked like the Mega Gyarados. Dynamaxing, the Giant Dragonite, and I think it was that was one in the movie. I think either that was the movie or like one of the first few episodes in Pokemon first gen anime. And then you have the new Terracost, I think is what it's called, which is basically Pokemon turned to Crystal Onyx.
Or the fact that there was Ho-Ho, who wasn't even the first 151 Pokemon.
I think they planned that one out.
That's more believable than the other one, so.
Oh yeah, no, the other ones definitely were more like they probably went back and was like, yeah, we could probably use that. That's probably what happened there for the other ones. But the Ho-Ho was definitely planned out, and the reason I say that is because of Togepi. Togepi is proof that Ho-Ho was planned out. Because Togepi wasn't even a playable Pokemon or usable Pokemon until Generation 2. and Missy had it through like most of Generation or the first anime. And then when they went to Johto, she also had it too. But I want to say, yeah, she had Togepi for quite some time.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, so we get two new members, Valkamon and Labramon. Labramon, yeah, there we go. It's literally just a dog.
Yeah, I was gonna comment on that. Digimon used to be a little different. I'll show you like that.
I mean, so what do you mean by that? Then let me ask that before I say what I'm going to say next.
Digimon used to have some random character looking creatures that it would be like, oh, okay, I know that's a bug, but goodness, I'm trying to think of some of the names. If you have Agumon,
Yeah.
you would listen to that, you wouldn't think a dinosaur. Gatomon, kinda cat. Patamon. If you take his name and like kind of keep going and like digging, you can see like he's like a paladin, Patamon. That okay, still not an angel, not a paladin, but I can kind of play with that. Labrador, Mon. Now there were some very like Leomon, a cat, giant lion, understandable. But some of the things I guess that I've seen as far as like their names were Digimon inspired. It didn't feel Pokemon inspired. Like, oh, Leafmon, and it's a leaf. That's something I would think Pokemon like, oh, that's a razor chin or something, and it's a razor blade. I don't know.
No, so you're saying they're basically not being creative with the names. Like the names are starting to go down in creativity. Like they're starting to keep some of just simple things like, Dogmon is a dog, something like that, basically. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you on that because I feel like that can happen with the mount, but at the same time, I guess it's not as bad as Pokemon though, because Pokemon just got real bad with those
most
videos.
Definitely.
Like, don't get me started on Kefka. I hate that Pokemon so much. I fucking hate that Pokemon so much.
Like looking at him, Falcomon, it's like okay, he's definitely a Falcon inspired Digimon. Don't have a problem with it on some occasions, but I'm just hoping that their Digivolutions are better. To where even if they'll stay the same, which I say Digimon, you have the ability to go to any Digimon afterwards if it's in their data. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. But it depends on like certain Digimons, but I do know what you mean because I remember in Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, I actually did that for one of the Digimons I go to in-game with. I evolved him from like this grass one all the way until I ended up into a fire one. I won't say what because you'll have to watch the Hacker's Memory to find out what I was talking about. But yeah, so no, I know what you mean. But this game's actually a lot more limited in that sense. So, from my understanding, because like I said, I'm a little bit further ahead. So your Digimon that you have, when they can evolve, they can evolve into that Digimon, and then technically speaking, if they run out of SP, they evolve back. Except for free Digimon, which are Digimon you get to join, you have them join your team through basically talking to them and being like, hey, I'm your friend, and they're like, okay. And so they join you. If those guys evolve, they cannot de-evolve. So it's
Gatomon on here?
Is what?
Gatomon.
Is that the cat with the 9 gloves?
Yeah,
I have not seen yet. It wouldn't surprise me if it was though. It's technically a champion level Digimon, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was.
yeah. You know what's funny?
What?
One of the Digivices, they had her have a rookie level where she was Gatomon, where she crawled around like a cat. And then her champion levels when she decided she would want to stand up.
They do a callback to that slightly in a weird way in Hacker's Memory. There's this entire mission in the game where you have to like go and find these two random cats that are just walking around. One's a white cat and one's a black cat, so you can only put two and two together. But they're on their feet just chilling. Agumon's innocence here is just so beautiful. He's so innocent.
He's always been that way. But he's just been used as a tool in the first generation where if his trainer got upset, then he turned to Skullmon.
I kind of hated it here when like you got a way to answer that his question and it like changes what morality you have. I'm like, how does answering a question about what school is change your morality? What? You're just answering and telling him what school is. How does that change your entire morality?
I'll confess. Okay. I guess it's this type of Digimon episode.
But yeah, no. So I don't know if people were noticing last time, but a certain question you ask, they will change your morality. When they change your morality, it can cause slight problems because in this game, people can technically die based on your choices. I say technically because I've gotten to for the point where sometimes they'll just ignore your choice and almost get themselves killed because why not?
Our friendship.
You have no idea how much that pissed me the fuck off.
That's what I was going to ask you about. Like, is it a certain point where no matter what you do, it's a forced encounter or a forced, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So my understanding, because my apologies, it's supposed to be a blind playthrough, but I'm doing a little bit of research because I've gotten down a point and something did happen. My understanding, in your first playthrough, no matter what you do, someone will die. I will not say what, I'll not say a number either. I will just say someone will die. But you technically in the second playthrough, which I'll be doing a second playthrough, but I'll probably skip through some of the parts that are the same. In the in the new game plus, you are actually able to save every single person, and it gets an entirely different ending too, which kind of pisses me off. And the reason why I say this is because a first time playthrough, you should be able to save every character. Because this game is about all your choices making, and it shouldn't be to the point where in the first playthrough you can't make the choice to save a person if you've done everything properly, correctly, like beforehand. Like, I understand there's a prerequisites to make sure you can actually make that option to save them, because I understand that aspect, but at the same time, if you've done that beforehand, you should be able to save those people, in a sense. That makes no sense why they decided like someone's going to die no matter what you do until you go to New Game Plus, and then you keep the ending where you save everyone. That to me shows that's stupid. I understand it's for replayability sense, so people replay the games like that more and more and more and be like, oh, this game's so fun, blah, 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 something like that, whatever. But at the same time, it's just like...
What about just killing everybody?
So that part I don't know, but from my understanding, yes, everyone can die. I mean, except for Takumon, obviously, because Takumon's the main character, is not supposed to die. But until, like, I guess everyone else dies. But yes, technically speaking, my understanding, everyone can die. Technically. But I don't know how that happens or how they go about that. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it as much as I can as the first playthrough. It's just I need to understand something more about evolving Digimon. That's the reason why I'm looking some stuff up. That was one of the reasons. There's another reason why too, but I won't talk about it until it actually happens. But I was looking because developed Digimon because I was really confused how that was supposed to work because I wasn't sure if because it doesn't give you an option to evolve your free Digimon, but then you have to actually like go into the menu to evolve them. Then it was explaining once you do that, you don't really get a chance to do the evolution shit again. So,
would you be willing to do your second playthrough where you become like you kill everybody on purpose to make them like a? Will it make them like an evil person? Like, oh, they lost all their friends and now they have this dark Digimon.
I will probably do it in the third playthrough. And to answer your question, I will not answer it. You just need to watch when that scene happens. You understand. But probably in the third playthrough I'll do something like that just to see what happens. But not on the second one because I intentionally tried to. My intention for this playthrough was to try to make everyone stay alive. But I said if someone died, I wouldn't restart. But now knowing that no matter what you do, someone will die automatically. To me, that's still really fucking stupid. But now knowing that someone will die no matter what I do, I would rather just play through this, let whoever dies dies, and then restart and actually try and do what I originally intended to do, which is save everyone, and then do a third one where basically I just let everyone die. The good thing about New Game Plus is all your Digimon do transfer over, so it's not a waste of time. It just makes things go by faster.
Nice.
But, I don't know. Out of the three Digimon so far, Falcomon's my favorite. He's like that mix of common sense and then at the same time stupidity because he just doesn't know everything about like the human world. So it's just like when it comes together, it's beautiful.
It's like Knuckles.
No, he's better than Knuckles. He's like Tails with Knuckles' stupidity.
Go with the OG Agumon.
I mean, Agumon in this version is not that bad either. I kind of like Agumon in this version. He's just more of a... In this version, he's more, I guess, chipper than the old one that I remember, in a sense. Which isn't that bad. That's about the difference. He's a lot more chipper.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Okay.
Oh, I guess we're haunted by ghosts. Damn.
I was eating cereal.
Oh.
I was pouring it in the bowl and I thought I muted it so you didn't hear it. Like, that's what I've been doing. I've been like muting it so that way you won't hear me crunching or anything like that.
I want the viewers want to hear you crunch. We can make this ASMR.
I mean, if you want to. I mean, you want to ASMR sample real quick?
Do I? Let's do it, bitch.
Pardon me.
なんだあいつは。
There you go. Do you hear it?
Nope.
You gotta be kidding me.
Too quiet, bro.
I got it close to the mic too.
Yeah, you definitely got louder, but I didn't hear you chew.
You hear like any of this?
Nah, I heard that one.
All right, sorry, I'm moving the mic a little bit closer.
You're really trying to get this ASMR thing to work, aren't you?
Huh?
I said, you really are trying to get this ASMR thing to work, aren't you?
Oh, well, I was doing it as a joke and it didn't work. I'm kind of mad that it didn't work.
Sounds about right.
Better?
Yeah, better. 1 second. Why is that weird? There we go. Now we're back in. I don't know. That was weird. Sorry. I had to go and grab another person. I had to go grab the famous, infamous Ghost Vanishing textbook.
Where's the voice acting?
It's there, but I have it on what's it called? Mute, because the voice acting would appear through into the recording, playing over twice over, and it would cause problems for me trying to balance.
Oh, okay, I follow. Yeah.
Yeah, also, I don't know what it is with your mic, but you might want to lower yourself. You are like louder than everyone.
Oh my. Oh, I'm really loud. Did that do it, or did that turn you guys down?
I think
Did you do output or input? If you did output, it turned us down. If you do input, it'll turn you down.
Okay, there we go, right there. Right? Is that better?
No.
Oh no, that's still really loud.
Yeah, if you go to by the little gear by your user settings, scroll down, go to voice and video, and on the voice input setting, turn your.
Maybe we should have checked this during intermission. I didn't think about this.
No, that's fine. We'll just do ASMR fixing volume sounds.
Ooh, ASMR. I mean,
Besides, right now they're just trying to figure out why this one dude's freaking out. So we got time.
did y'all hear that?
Hear what?
The ASMR French bowl.
No, my dog's sneeze was louder than that.
Did you hear that?
I mean, yeah, because your mic's all messed up and still super loud.
What? I thought you said output is me and then input is you guys, right?
It should be the opposite.
Oh, that would explain it. All right.
All right. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah,
No.
you're really loud.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, you could hear you just fine.
you're perfect at that point.
He was super quiet. What are you saying?
It was perfect.
All right, let me just stand really far away from my device. How's this?
Can you hear me right now?
I can't tell because two people are speaking at once. All right, textbook, try speaking again. I can't hear you at all, textbook. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you hear me right now?
Oh, right there. Oh, check this out. That's good, right?
No, still super loud.
Oh.
Change
Okay,
it to
now.
Change to like 50.
All right, we're gonna have an intermission.
No, this is all part of.
Intermission is now done. We're back to recording like normal, and gameplay is going back smoothly. Oh, I'm gonna sound slow as shit, aren't I? Oh well, that's fine. I'll figure it out later. Alright.
So how long have you guys been streaming for? You guys have a favorite character yet?
I mean, mine's already Maru. He's my favorite.
I typically don't remember my favorite character's name.
Which character?
You don't remember the name.
I don't. Main character with glasses, goggles.
Takuma.
Yeah, Takuma.
I don't know how you don't. His name's like the easiest out of everyone's.
I forgot. Okay, I'm not playing the game.
I mean, I get that, but you've been watching for the past 30 minutes. How'd you not pick up on his name?
I don't know, something about not traditionally like English names I struggle with.
I mean,
Not
You
sure
know.
with all names.
I can see that for you.
Yeah, I just don't name.
This is the second time he's watched this game. This is the first time for you.
Oh, I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, is there like rules? Is there like an etiquette here? For like
I don't give a shit.
what can and can't be said? Oh, okay, cool, dope. Okay.
If you say something that's like too raunchy or too bad, I'll just cut it out. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you do know what Digimon Survive characters can die, right? You know that about that story, or do you not?
No, I know nothing about this game. I literally compared it to Metal Gear Survive. I figured that was like a stupid comparison.
Well, no, people can actually die in this game, like die. Same with their,
Aren't they like kids?
yeah, they're
They're like 12 or something.
they're in the high school.
Okay, so like 13.
Yeah, these are all the characters on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you can have like kind of like how Persona is in a sense, where you can like have relationships with people in a sense. It's in this game too, but these relationships affect how your Digimon evolve and things of that nature too.
Kind of like the original one, like original OG Digimon, when somebody got an attitude and they were fighting each other. Like, don't fight, Tai. You gotta believe in the power of friendship. And then Agumon turned evil and he turned to Skullgreymon.
All right, spoilers for a show that aired in like 98, but I'll let it slide.
I was like, I feel like he hasn't watched Digimon. I feel like he hasn't at all. So
I used to play a couple of the games. I used to like the games. The last one I played was there was like a Sun and Moon, kind of like Pokemon Sun and Moon, but it was like Digimon Sun and Moon.
Did you play like the original PlayStation one?
No, probably not.
So like the original PlayStation one, they had it where when you are when you're playing, you can train your Digimon. Like you can physically train them. All right, we're gonna go and you're gonna train and fight and you're gonna run and you want to use a toilet? You're going to use the ground, and all that would affect their mood,
like,
which causes. It is.
If you made them hit you, would they be stronger?
Depends. If you did it and made sure they were able to use a real bathroom, you can change your Agumon into who was the giant Pyromon?
Marimon?
The giant flame dude.
Marimon?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it was a bunch of different things. Like if you like just treat them like crap, literally you were turned into the giant poo Digimon.
Oh.
Are you talking about Sukumon?
I think so.
Yeah,
like you would do
the giant poop one?
Yes.
Because you have
I remember
there's a whole lot of evolution for Digimon that are like either poop or slimes, and they like throw their shit at you. Like literally, they throw their shit at you for their attack.
Yeah.
I remember there was like a trash can one or something. No way, I'm thinking of Oscar. I don't fucking know. I remember there was like a green slime guy that had like snail eyes or slug eyes, you know?
Yeah,
and they're like human like though.
Yeah, you're thinking of Numons. I think that's what it's called, Numon.
Yeah, that guy was cool.
Yeah, you can literally like do a horrible job and they reward you by doing that. And basically your Pokemon would live and die. And once he got to whatever level, he would automatically die, but he would die and then reincarnate as an egg. But
and that egg would be for like a shit guy or something.
Well, no, you would keep all the stats. So, and that's what the thing is. You could like literally kill your Digimon, and it would go back to an egg, and it would reset everything that you did. But
I know what you're talking about. I heard about that game.
Yeah, it's
the new World Order, isn't it? It seemed like World Order, something like that. Digimon, something like that.
It was one of those not for kid games. That wasn't all right, you're going to learn how to raise a Digimon. Oh, you failed. Guess what? You killed it.
But that was a concept they actually had in the anime Digimon Survivor. Or not Survivor, Savers, Digimon Savers. Because I think the guy who had Agumon in that one, he like treated his Agumon like shit, and his Agumon went back to an egg completely.
Yeah, so basically that was what happened, and you would like lose all your stats. But you could literally like train your Digimon, fight, feed them, do everything you needed to, and he would keep leveling up, and to the point where once he leveled up so far, he would automatically revert back to an egg. But that egg would it would be like the rookie one, Like I think it would just go from egg to rookie. I think it was something weird where it didn't go all the way back to like the original one, the infant Digimon. It would like go back to rookie, and then it would have like all of the stats. So you would have this rookie Digimon that was as strong as a champion automatically.
Oh yeah, Aoi might be dead. I don't know if you were paying attention to the gameplay.
I saw. What happened?
Whatever Digimon,
I saw, but what happened?
whatever Digimon put the webs up, just straight up grabbed her ass, and we didn't get to see what Digimon it was. So they're like, "Yeah, we're totally fucked."
How many Digimon are there? How many generations of Digimon? Or is it anything like Pokemon in that regard?
I don't think they do it like a generational thing. I think they just add them as they go on. Like, don't get me wrong, there's like the anime where they add new Digimon, stuff like that too. I think they just add them as they go. I don't think there's like really generational. Because they still have loyal Digimon. Like, apparently I've read, or not read, I've seen clips that you can actually get War Greymon in this game. So it's still from the original series.
Can you get Omnimon?
I don't know yet. Wouldn't surprise me though, because Omnimon was in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, which I still got to finish uploading those videos. Don't nag me about it.
I'm about to say it'd be pretty cool if you did.
I mean, no, I've actually finished all the gameplay. Like I did, but I just I haven't done recordings for them. Okay, it's a lot of work.
I know.
But
I'm about to go Ghost. Oh look, it's Betamon.
yeah, this is where we get forced into recruiting him.
You're gonna
No,
use
this
me
is like
for-
real early.
Yeah, this is still early in the game.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
This game, it doesn't have a lot of gameplay. It's more story than gameplay. And it's pretty bad how much story it is. Like, you don't get outside the tutorial battle, like the very first tutorial battle, you don't get to experience a battle like this until about an hour and a half in.
Oh, that's kind of excessive. It's a different type of game though, so as long as you know that going into it, you won't be disappointed.
Well, without a doubt, and I agree with that too. But I mean, I still enjoy it though, because story wise, it's been really good. And obviously, I'm further than what we've seen recording, and damn, it gets good. So I'm all for it. But to compare it, as a friend mentioned it, gameplay wise, the Cyber Sleuth series beats it, but story wise, it beats Cyber Sleuth.
Cyber Sleuth, is that like a recent Digimon game? Or is it just like a really popular one?
It's a popular one out of the Digimon series, but it's not like too recent. It came out within the last 10 years. I don't remember the exact date for the original Cyber Sleuth release. And there was also, this the reason why I say series, because Hacker's Memory came out after it. It was a part of that story. But let me find out when Cyber Sleuth actually came out. It was... So, Cyber Sleuth was released March 12, 2015. And then Hacker's Memory, which was a story that goes with it, but it's its own thing. Basically, it's like the second game, but at the same time. January 19, 2018. So, not too.
Yeah, not too far.
But they're comparable titles because both of them had really long stories while also having a lot of gameplay. It's just Hacker's Memory / Cyber Sleuth has a lot more gameplay elements to it than Digimon Survive does. But then again, like I said, Digimon Survive, I feel like its story is a lot better.
Yeah.
Going. But they're good stories. They just take a lot longer story-wise to really get going. But they have a lot of good gameplay. That's why it's fine. But Hacker's Memory, or not actually, Digimon Survive though, has a lot of story that gets it going quickly, but just doesn't have the gameplay it should have had.
I follow. Almost like not necessarily like it was rushed, but they just put one aspect over the other.
Pretty much, which, again, I'm fine with this because to me, if you're going to delay this game, it needs to have at least mostly good elements to it. And having a little bit of lack of gameplay for the sake of a story that's 10 times good and choices that actually matter in this game, because your choices really do matter. I learned that the hard way. I feel like that makes up to me more, in a sense. I can accept having a little bit less gameplay for things overall that make the game overall better.
I follow, yeah. So those blue squares, is that like your movement range or just like your attack range? Your movement range, right?
It's just movement range.
Okay.
So it's similar to like to Fire Emblem, where you have like you can move around and then you can attack wherever you can land, and that gives you like 1 space, 2 spaces extra depending on your attack styles. Some monsters can hit like 4 spots away.
Dang, okay. The real ranged people.
Yep. So it just depends. So far right now, because I know you joined for the second and haven't seen the first episode. Any questions so far?
I don't think so. I mean, obviously, I'm not familiar with like anything that's going on, like story wise, or like who the characters are and how they met and stuff like that. But that's okay.
I mean, I can
I'm
explain
not gonna have.
that part. That's actually pretty easily. They're all
Okay, yeah.
in school and they were on a camping trip. Aoi, Takuma, and Minaru. Minaru's the orange shirt guy, and Aoi's the pink shirt girl. They knew each other since I think they were like kids almost, in a sense. Although Aoi is older than both of them. And then you have Rio, which is the guy who has the bug one. He was basically also at the school, but he was like kind of like the bully in a sense, so no one really talked to him. You have 2 characters you haven't seen yet, which are Saki and Suijin, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Saki, she just goes to the same school, popular girl, and Suijin is he's a chaperone, but he's also a student, but he's like a valedictorian student in a sense, like that straight A's, that perfect type of student. That should be about everyone.
Okay. Thanks, dude.
But yeah, and this is where it comes into like the visual novel stuff right now, where you get to like talk to everyone and do research and try and figure things out, figure out what you're missing. So,
What's the purpose, or like, what's the reason behind the webbing everywhere? Is that like a Digimon that did that?
that's what they're speculating right now. So, all they know is that when they use their phone, so actually, yeah, you don't know about this part. So, whenever you use your phone to look at something through the camera, if it's technically not supposed to be there in the real life world things, it appears. So the best example would be the Digimon. Normally, they couldn't see the Digimon, but when he used his phone allowed them to see it, and then they could just actually see if it was there without having to use their phone.
Oh, that's a kind of cool idea. I like that. Neat little concept.
So the webs, they walked inside the building, didn't even know the webs were there the entire time. It wasn't until they put out the phone and they moved around and looked around that they saw the webs, and the webs came to be. So now they know that they're basically in the den of something. That's my understanding of it when I was playing through, and also throughout the gameplay I've seen so far.
The den of a waifu Spider-Man.
Did you say waifu?
Yes, he did. You're gonna regret that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There has been something I've been meaning to send you this entire time. And I literally was like, I need to save this. I'm going to send it to him because it's literally the epitome of the stuff I go through for stuff like this. I think it's this one. I am sending it to you via messenger now.
And then now you have to describe it to the class, what you're getting, what you're receiving.
In great detail.
Why'd you send me a video? Alright, give me a second, I'll watch it.
Ooh, got some bandages.
Ooh, piece of candy. This locker looks oddly suspicious.
You are so freaking stupid. So, all right, Textbook, you know the Pokemon anime, right?
The Pokemon anime, yes.
You know how Ash is. Do you know what Oshawott is, right?
Oshawott. Is that the big panda guy?
No,
That's
the
one of
guy
the
with the
newer
tail.
ones.
It's the 5th-gen water starter.
Oh, the one that looks like a seal? No. No, no, I know
It's
what
like
you're
an
talking about.
otter.
Has the seashell. Has like a seashell on his belly or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Him and Meowth were trying to basically get this other cat that they saw to date them. It was this purple cat.
Oh yeah, I've seen that clip. I've seen that
Yes,
one. And it's like, he says he's a guy.
Yes,
That one.
that was the
Yeah.
scene.
And then that's not even.
Well, like,
But the funny thing is that I understand that in a sense because with Pokemon, sometimes you really can't tell the difference. Like Pikachu, for example, when the female has its tail curved in. I think Wobbuffet, the only difference is it gets a lipstick if it's female.
yeah, it's pretty hard to decide.
See, during the anime movie where it had Ash and like Pikachu, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the Pokemon movie, that I don't know how old, but it was like, Ash, you. It's like that, but it was a girl's voice.
I mean, to be fair, Ash's voice is technically done by a girl's voice.
No. Ash is a guy done by a girl's voice. Like Goku is a guy done by a girl's
No,
voice.
I know what you mean. His voice was like really high pitched and soft. I'm just saying that it's still possible that he just has a high pitched voice.
No, it sounded like an actual girl. I just want to let you know that it sounded like an actual girl.
I love that.
But I'm telling you, we don't know how old Pikachu actually is.
Pikachu's a boy. Otherwise, its tail would be like shaped different.
Sir, that's Pokesexist.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, like, that's okay. When you were saying like it's probably hard deciphering like the sexes of like Pokemon and stuff like that, it reminded me of a time where it was hard to tell like in real life. Like I was on a college campus and I was walking back to my car after class, and there are these two girls. One of them was cute, the other one not so much. And I was walking by them, and this one was wearing like a skirt and stuff, and I don't know, just looked like really kind of random. Like I don't know, like different. Like she was cute and all that. I was just walking by, and I was trying not to make it look like I was staring at her or anything. And finished, and I walked past her, and I heard her say something, and I realized she wasn't really a girl. And I was like, oh, that, whoa. And it caught me off guard. It was definitely a dude. Anyways, yeah, that's my story. And it was even like, it was a cute one too, which is why it caught me so off guard.
Well, actually, bringing the story back for a second to Pokemon, that goes the same thing with like Gardevoir. Because before Gallade ever came, Gardevoir could actually be a man.
Yeah, that's weird to imagine.
There was no differences. There was none. So you couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman. You would never know. I mean,
one of my playthroughs, I was like, yes, I got my waifu. And it's a dude.
Yeah, I got the blue, the blue little arrow.
Can y'all hear that?
yes.
Yeah, cat. I hate cat.
Give me 1 second.
Cat sounds angry.
No, that's no. I want to go outside. No, sir. Outside. Like a horror movie.
Isn't it
You
raining?
should shake it.
Huh?
Did you just say shake it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
But it's raining.
No, he's going outside. It ain't raining no more.
Oh.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Which of these Digimon are the strongest one you got right now?
The strongest that I have right now is still Agumon. He's the highest level.
Oh, okay. What did that say? What was it, Adam?
I think it was bandages, maybe. I wasn't paying attention, actually. I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, you missed the conversation I was talking about how lazy Digimons be getting with their naming. The dog that's attacking right now is called Abermon, as in, like, Aber-doodle. It's pretty lazy.
No, I was gonna say I didn't catch on to it right away, but now that you say it, yeah, I guess. I feel like once you get too many, it gets kind of harder to be creative. I feel like Pokemon gets that sometimes too, but I don't really know. I stopped following like a lot after Gen 4.
I mean, you avoided the keys.
Keys? Oh yeah, I heard about that. There's like card keys or something.
Yeah.
I know there's like gears.
Yeah, the deers I can kind of forgive. They even have a chandelier, but I kind of forgive that one too because it's a ghost type, so it's actually a pretty interesting idea. A ghost.
Yeah, I've actually seen that one. That one looks cool.
Yeah, so I forgave that.
There's like a sword guy too. That one looks cool. It's like a sword and shield or something.
Exercise is cool, but it was just like the keys, the ice cream cones, the what?
Nothing. Just they got ice cream cones.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
No,
let me
that's pretty cool.
so you can see it. Yeah, there's like this meme going on that what's it called? Freaking Alakazam could just eat him with 2 spoons. That's how he wins. Just goes nom nom on 2 spoons against him. Hell, if Snorlax is in that same area, Snorlax would be almost like
Snorlax could just bore him. Yeah, bore the ice cream cone.
So what's about
Yeah. This thing looked like wheezing, but it's a snow cone.
I was showing him the ice cream Pokemon. I'll send it to you so you know.
Oh, I know what he looks like.
It's like
I
they
know
took the concept of wheezing hella.
I mean, they already got a cupcake Pokemon, or a cake Pokemon, I should say. They even have an apple Pokemon, too.
I know they got a cherry one. It's like Cherubi, I think it was. That was Gen 4.
Yep. They got like a literal apple Pokemon. I think it's called Applin, if I remember correctly.
They got dragons too. Like how original, you know? No, I'm playing.
See, I would say Dragons, I think the least of something that's being unoriginal.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. It's like a little bug inside of a apple.
No, it is the apple.
Oh, it is the apple?
Did that to me?
Got like the Mr. Krabs eye.
And it can evolve into
An apple pie?
You're not wrong.
I wouldn't even. I would not be mad. It's got like a steam trail coming off of it. And it slaps you
my
with a steam
God.
trail.
Not exactly.
No.
I'm mad
I
at
like
that.
him. I like him. I like him a lot. That's actually pretty cool.
This is the other evolution. There's 2 evolutions you can do.
It looks like shitty concept art, but I love it so much.
Apple turnover? Oh.
Oh my gosh. The second one looks cool. The first one looks kind of silly. I like the first one more, I think.
first one I think is actually pretty good competitively too, which is funny.
You just he's got a big old humpback and it's apple pie.
Somebody came up with this. It's like, hey, what if Pokemon, hear me out, were food? That doesn't make any sense. No, think about it. When people die, they become Pokemon. What if they inhabited things they ate? Hence, this apple Pokemon. But wait, it has an evolution. What do you think it'll be? An apple pie? Guess what? You're right. This apple pie dinosaur.
You really guessed it too when he said apple pie. I love that.
Hmm.
Oh, that shit good.
That is a thing now. Okay, what other food Pokemon are there? There's like a lot more food Pokemon. Remember, there's a ROM hack that's all about making Pokemon into food and shit like that, and it's like, it's an interesting ROM hack. Apparently, it's actually really good too.
I got in an argument with a friend about who had the leak first, if it was Hatsune Miku or Farfetch'd. And he said it was Miku, and I said it was Farfetch'd. And I don't think we ever came to a conclusion on that. So I'm going to look into that really quick. I'm going to take a break from the stream.
That's a good question.
I'm interested.
See, I wouldn't say it's far fetched, but I remember when she did a little leak spin.
Was out a lot
Me-
further.
Miku came out in 2007.
Oh yeah, so definitely far fetched.
Yeah, Farfetch is out in 97.
Yeah.
Farfetch is out
Yeah.
before that shit happened.
10 years before, yeah. So, Miku is ripping him off a little bit.
Yes.
I guess you could say that's a little far fetched.
You are dead to me. You are fucking dead to me.
I used to hate Agimon's body. How it looks like he's like an old dude with like a gut hanging out, you know?
Oh yeah, a little Tommy Pickle action going on.
Yeah, Tommy Pickle.
I don't know if it's as bad as those demons you fought at Nocturne, the first
Mm-mm. I sure do. So
Those things are worse.
So
I'll
not
find a
only are
picture.
they words.
I'll find a PG
Is there a picture I can look up?
Let me find you one.
You gotta
So
find
that-
a PG one. What? They're all bad?
No, send them the one that I played it as, okay?
I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. I'm not an asshole like that.
But you make me play the game, though.
There's a difference.
Do you remember the fact that I still had to go against the incubus, the flying demons, where half their body? Send him that one, too.
I'm gonna pass on that. I'm a good friend. I'm not gonna do that.
You are? Even though you make me
No
play the
harm
game?
done. No harm done. I can handle it.
All right. I'll send it to you. All right, I sent it.
Send both.
Oh boy.
The more you look at it, the more you understand why.
Oh, looks like you got a little pee-pee on the bottom.
That's why I was like, is that what I think it is?
Is that a Digimon? What is it?
It's a demon.
A demon from what though? Like what's the origin of that artwork?
I don't remember the actual origin of the demon, but it's from the Shin Megami Tensei series, and that version's from Nocturne. That was the version I
Megami
played, and
Tensei.
this is the second demon he was talking about.
Megami Tensei. That sounds really familiar. What is that?
I think I've talked to you about it multiple times.
Oh, is that a penis horn?
Yep, sure is.
That's pretty cool. That thing looks like it'd stab you, dude. Holy.
That's what I was saying.
Or unholy.
You know, the funny thing is, I never thought of it as a penis horn until y'all brought it up that way. Not you.
Well, what else would you
Jake.
think of it?
I just thought
Yeah,
it
what
was
else
some
would
type
you
of weird
think of it
horn. I
as?
never thought twice about it. I was just playing the game, enjoying it. I never thought twice about it.
For me, it's like, oh, it's a horn, but where is it located? Oh, it's a penis. It's a penis horn. I think that's pretty normal reasoning. So I'm with you there, Mr. Dink.
I'm just gonna say I was scarred, not because of that, but because of the Dante fight.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
Not at all.
So to catch you up to speed, Tex, so he's playing this game on like pretty much normal difficulty, and he's doing it on a new game plus file, save file that I had. And so I was like, hey, why don't you try fighting Dante? Or I actually no, I said, hey, why don't you try fighting this next boss on hard? He's like, okay. So he changes it to hard, and he goes to this one area. And so in Nocturne, Dante from Dante's Inferno is actually in that game, and he in this scene he jumps off a building and comes crashing down to fight you. And so at first he's doing fine, like he's getting his butt kicked over there, but he's doing mostly fine. Then Dante has this like little talk thing during the fight, and then he's like, let's rev it up, get wild. The little next turn after he said that, he one-shots him.
Oh,
One-shotted him.
Like, I couldn't defend myself. I couldn't have any buffs. It wouldn't have mattered. So in Nocturne, when they say, let's rev it up, or they talk during like the second part of the battle, that's the second part of the boss phase, which means they're going to, for single enemies, because you can have, I think, up to 3 friends, right?
Yeah.
So you have 4 people who can attack. They have the ability to up their ability to attack more than once. So he did that either, I think, once, and he had like 4 attacks. He buffed himself, which was...
Remember, he didn't... No, what he did was he lowered your defense, because I remember greatly, because it was funny to watch. He lowered your defense once, he used Rebellion, I think is what it was, and then critted, so then he did it again, and then he killed you.
And I happened to dodge that crit the first time. I was like, yeah you're not going to crit.
Because it hit everyone else and it crit them, and it allowed them to go again. And then you straight killed
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if you crit, you get like... You have a turn, but if you crit, you get like half of that turn. If you miss it. Isn't like everything?
Yeah, if you miss, you basically lose. I think it's actually supposed to be like 2. You miss 2 turns for missing once. But yeah, he got murdered by Dante.
And then immediately after, probably switched it back to normal. I would have.
That wasn't the time to go into hard mode. But see, he let me play New Game Plus, so there were some there were some demons I couldn't use because he was like, "Hey, don't use it." And what I'm thinking is, the game's like, you're playing on New Game Plus. You're supposed to have all these high level demons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so they make it harder because you got them.
So as an insult, they're like, oh, since you won't play with these weak demons, all right, let's throw Dante. Hey, Dante, do that killing move you do. Oh, you mean my normal moves? Yeah, but do it twice. All right.
That's not how this
Threw the
works.
overkill. Threw the overkill at you.
They're already hard. Like,
The game's just normally hard. Did you not see Goose play it when he was playing it on stream? You
Who, me?
No, not you. I'm talking to Dank.
yeah, of course I did.
Yeah, the game's normally hard.
Yes. But they saw me playing it, saw that I didn't have any high level demons, and think that was an insult to injury, and decided to kick my butt.
And besides, that's not true. I let you get one. I let you get Sheila. Do you not remember why? Do you not remember that?
Uh-huh. Still wasn't enough.
It was more than enough. But let me send a clip to text.
Water.
Who knows what I'm talking about?
Textbook. Damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. I sent it to you. Just watch that real quick clip. You understand? While I wait for him to watch that clip, he'll then understand why I let him have that. I feel like I should do a Nocturne run. Do you want me to do a Nocturne run on this playthrough? On this?
It's okay.
I mean, I could. I don't want to do an SMT5 because I hate that game so much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun to play. It's fun to play, but the story's trash. Like, beyond trash. Like, I don't understand how else to tell you. It's just trash.
The voice actor for that enemy didn't get paid enough. I like how he had moves like sexy stare and allure and stuff like that. He's making those weird ass noises when he's doing them. That's pretty cool.
Do you remember, Clay, the noise that she was making in that game?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you remember?
Probably hard to forget.
Please send it again, just so.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Give me a second. It's a quick clip. Hey, real quick, I just do a little bit of grinding, not too much, only just to acquire some more Digimons.
Mm-hmm.
So I have.
You'd be grinding the game because it's too hard.
Bitch, please.
You're not good enough. That's why.
Here, I'm sending you something, and I'm gonna explain it a little bit so that way textbook kind of understands. Textbook, I like tools. I like tools that do the right job. That brings me much joy. There's a right tool for a right job. Do you have a drill?
Not personally, no.
But you know how a drill works, right?
No.
Well, I'll say it like this. Do you know
I'm
press?
I'm a crew chief.
I'm sorry.
They don't let me touch drills.
So
No, I know that. Yeah.
So there's three main types: your regular drill, your hammer drill, and then your impact drill. For like electric tool purposes, we're going to just leave it at those.
Okay.
The video I just sent Big Cat. This guy's like, let's see if this tool can put this lag bolt inside this. You know what a lag bolt is?
No, sir.
Lag bolt is about I want to say about a 12 inch bolt that's used
I was
to
gonna say 12 foot. Holy shit.
12 inch bolt with threads on one, most of it into like a little bit of smooth, so that way it can just go inside like a piece of wood, like a post or something like that. The guy is like, let's put this bolt in, and he's showing these different tools. Some of them are reputable people like DeWalt. And he's saying, let's take it out. But he's going in the direction to put it in. Two of the drills he used were regular drills. And basically, they're not made for that type of work. They're made for like drilling holes, not like forcibly putting something in, because it would basically snap your arm off. which he almost did in the video. And then he basically used the DeWalt Impact, which would have been the right tool, except he used a non-impact tool, and it ended up breaking the bit. He was like, "You got to use the right tool for the right job. Got this Makita that did everything that this one couldn't." And yeah, and the comments like literally like were lighting him up. It was funny.
So he's talking about using the right tool for the right job as he wasn't.
Yes.
Not even, yeah. And on top of that, not even going the right direction.
Yeah,
No.
imagine trying to pull something out when you got it so it puts it in is probably not ideal. Got the wrong rotation. Is that what we're talking about? Is the wrong rotation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem. I don't get it. If he knew he fucked up, why'd he even post it? You know?
Oh, he was trying to basically make the other company look better than the other ones.
Oh, I get you. But like he was using the company he was trying to throw shade at. He was
Have
what?
you seen the TurboFlex glasses thing?
Send it to me.
Oh, is that with the hammer?
Yes.
You, like lightly tap it, and then the other ones they just fucking bash them with the hammer. Yeah. I just recently saw that. Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of. This whole thing. That's what it reminded me.
Yeah, like the first set of glasses, like the ones that they're trying to show off, you know? You like very lightly tap it with the little hammer. And then the other set, they're like, and this is what it normally is like for normal glasses. And they just go fucking hard on it, dude. They fucking rip into it with a hammer. It's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much exactly what you're saying. Yeah, same thing. Except without a hammer, you're talking about using drills.
Turbo Flex. Oh, you sent it to me?
Yeah. There might be a meme at the end of it where they show the same thing, but that's literally what I was thinking of when you're talking about the drill.
I know.
Yes, let's call out to people who we think are ghosts in there, because it makes perfect sense. Yes. Yes.
Don't open the door.
There are so many things that go on like that. It's ridiculous. I hate that as a person who like enjoys a lot of materialistic things, and I think I have a problem. That's irritating. Like to see somebody, this is the best tool for like made in China type things.
China.
Made in China. But yeah.
Why does that dog have like a pillow on its back?
That's its tail.
That's its tail. Oh, okay. It's just a really weird shaped tail.
I would accept it pillow because it's a Digimon.
Yeah, it's Pillowmon. Or Comfortmon or something.
Oh my god, that would have been.
They already have a Digimon that's like for like sleep and comfort.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Renamon.
No.
Renamon.
Keep your furry shit to yourself.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Infamous. Yeah, Labramon is a little lazy. I see it, yeah. Because it's, I don't know, it doesn't look like a Labradoodle. What does a Labradoodle look like? Isn't Lab just short for Labradoodle?
That's what I think too. This is the Digimon I was talking about.
Oh no, Labradoodle is definitely different from a Lab. Never mind. Shows what I know. I don't know shit about dogs.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this?
All about sleep.
Lunamon. Oh, it looks like a legendary from Pokemon.
Don't Google Renamon. for reasons.
Again, I ain't a furry. I mean, no, I'm not.
Hold on, bud.
Types in hot Renamon.
You don't have to type in hot. Just type. Don't type in Renamon.
No, I already did something.
Now we need someone to say, "Welcome to the dark side."
Yeah, close his tab like frame 1.
It's too late. Dark path to your heart's already been opened.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah. What's up?
Like, there's. I'm gonna count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Renamon from the actual anime is the 10th, 11, 12, and 13th one down.
From what?
Like actual Renamon.
What are you talking about?
As far as like from the show, from the anime. On my images.
Oh, it's like if you type in Digimon, like that'll be like one of the first things that come up.
No. It's all Renamon, but actually from the show.
He's talking about fan.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, it's all like, I don't know if you call that fan art.
Fan art. Oh, it's fan art.
It's like it's a different breed of fan. Yeah, but yeah, sure, I get you. I
like
fanfic art at that point. I don't know.
Like the first one's kind of the second one's like, okay, seems like a pretty cool like drawing. Third one's like, okay, it's still pretty normal. Fourth one, like her like looking like Shadow the Hedgehog, looking away, not to like looking at the camera, but not like facing it. Fourth one's trash. The fifth one she's wearing, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so
The
actually,
sixth
this
one.
brings up a good question. Do you think Digimon brought it upon themselves because of how they allow the Digimon to evolve, or no?
What do you mean?
I think at a certain point you know what you're doing. I don't know.
I think I agree with that point.
Hold
Like,
on.
a lot of the
Hold on.
Some of the Digimon,
What?
No, because some of the Digimon do actually evolve into like more humanoid type.
Yeah, think about the Angelmon. That one was hot when I was a kid, dude. I was like, whoa.
You got Rosemon, you got Mastamon, you got a lot of different ones that do that. The only reason I know a lot of these because of Cyber Sleuth, but just
What?
my whole thing is,
Rosemon.
I think Digimon brought that on themselves, or
I think that Digimon are so. All right, another game. Y'all played Mega Man Battle Network?
yeah.
No.
Okay, so Mega Man in its
Hold. You haven't played Mega Man Battle Network?
I've never played a Mega Man game. I hate children and I hate the color blue.
well, if it makes you feel any better, there's a red Mega Man who's better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd play that then.
Send him the terminal montage, just like your little baby Bebop.
I think you've seen that. You've seen the terminal montage thing, right?
I don't think I've seen the Mega Man one though, but I know about Terminal Montage.
Yeah, you should watch his Mega Man one. It's pretty funny.
But
That's the one where he just does like the speedrun stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like the animated speedrun stuff.
Yeah.
so sometimes, yes. Sometimes he just tells a story. In the Mega Man and the Kirby ones, he kind of does that.
I like the Kirby one. Fire! Yeah.
Nevertheless.
Catholic Turbo.
I wonder where he got that idea because it was so well done. I can see
Yeah.
it too. I really.
I feel like it made sense though, because like Marx or whatever his name is, where he turns into like a demonic abomination. It's like, huh? What could we use to beat him? Oh, I know, a cross. You know, and that part is what started it. I don't know. I don't know. I think it was pretty reasonable. It wasn't too far of a stretch to make like a Christian Kirby.
No, I agreed with that. I was wondering how he came up with the idea because it's like two things you wouldn't really think to put together like that.
Yeah.
Panel. This is a Christian panel.
I just love it.
But yeah. So you know who Mega Man is, right?
Yeah. I played Smash Brothers,
Okay,
so I know everything about him.
got you. So Mega Man in the series is like his own entity, like a humanoid robot, like is the son of his creator, not like physical son, but like
Wait, which series?
he made him.
Because some of the series,
Kind of like Pinocchio.
no, 'cause
Kind.
some of the series, Mega Man is not his own entity.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the one where it's like the old school Battle Network, where he's like, "I'm a Mega Man now," like that looking Mega Man.
That Mega Man's not the original one either. That Mega Man's the what Mega Man is that? I gotta find out. That's not the original Mega Man. Because original Mega Man,
It's Rock.
it's Rock, but he what's it called? He doesn't deal with Proto Man or not Zero Mega Man or Zero. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if it's Proto Man for a second. Yeah, Zero is not really in that series in the original one.
Yeah, so not that one. I'm talking about like so for different series, they have basically different entities in Mega Man where he's either his own person or he's controlled by a person or he was a person whose spirit is now in the Mega Man body.
Yeah, I knew I should say what I was thinking because I thought I had an answer, but I wasn't too sure if I was right. But it's Mega Man X. That's a completely different story from the original Mega Man.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows that.
But long story short,
Anyways, yeah.
so in Battle Network, basically Mega Man's brother, Lan, the owner of Mega Man per se, had a brother who I guess died, and they put his soul in a Navi, a navigator, which is what Mega Man is, and all the other like Rose, Gutsman, Rose, like all these other different Navis. And what makes Mega Man different, and you kind of find this out like during like I think Battle Network 5 when it's like the Beast ones, which is a really cool one. Basically everyone has their own like internal storage. And with Mega Man and there's another one, basically their bodies were built to house a lot of data. And that's how he's able to contain the soul of his brother. And they end up like finding that out like later on, like, you know, you've always been my brother. And then they end up fusing together and like they can like be one with each other. It's really weird, really cute.
It sounds like Kingdom Hearts with like Roxas and Sora or something.
Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing
Some Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
as Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5's manga story. Not
Not even,
the manga.
yeah, not even gonna try getting into that. That's a whole nother.
So you know the end, don't you?
I do not.
Oh. I suggest if you're not going to read it, take time to look up the ending and read it. And anything you think is weird in Mega Man, you completely stop saying is weird.
It's still weird.
No. Read the ending of Arc 5, the manga. Read a synopsis of it. Matter of fact, I'll find you a synopsis right now.
Okay, I'm gonna finish telling the story. So yeah, so long story short, basically you have Mega Man who's really a human, who was a human is now like living in this digital world, and like that's you have your normal world. If you die, you have the chance of becoming like part of the digital world. So you surf the net, fight viruses, this, that, and the other. But that's just what his dad did for their brother type thing. It was a whole like sad story. It was beautiful. But all that being said, with Pokemon and Digimon, especially Pokemon, it was always one of those things of, well, what happens if you die? You become a ghost. Well, a ghost is technically a Pokemon, because you have Hunter, Ghastly, and whatever. You play the first Pokemon. You remember how they went to Sliff's Tower, and they had to use the Sliff Scope to see the actual ghost, to see what Pokemon it was portraying, type thing. So, going back into the Digimon part, I think that there are some Digimon who may have had their souls transferred from the human world, because there's been multiple times where the digital world and the human world mixed together a lot. I could see them getting their souls trapped in the digital world as part of that. And basically, just like any Japanese storyline, where you have somebody who becomes a yokai or whatever demon, and they're crossing over, and then somebody has to fight him and beat him up, and then there's some who becomes friends with the protagonist of whatever story. It's no different than that, except you have digital monsters, digital yokais. So yeah. So I can see them turning back into humans, or what they would be conceived as humans.
Okay, so I found
You think it's like a cycle then, sort of thing?
Of course.
Huh.
Alright, so I found it. So all you're going to do is make sure you can see the picture, read the picture, and then just read the first series of threads talking about that picture. The first thread series.
Okay.
That's all you need to do.
But yeah, so that's all it is. I think, yes, 100%. Digimon, Pokemon, and humans are there's a very thin line between those different ones, just because besides being cute and adorable, like what's his name with the big ears? Not like Patamon, like Patamon, but like green.
Big ears and green?
Well, he's white with green, mostly
Terrier.
like white. Terriermon. Basically, he's a military. Yes, love him. I don't know. Patamon got the original OG cuteness.
No. Terriermon is the most adorable ever. You cannot defeat Terriermon's cuteness.
I feel like there's other.
No, I don't like them.
Did you look him up?
Yeah.
You have sinned upon the graves of graves.
I like the one where he has pants and then a belt, and he's got the two arms as guns. That's fucking cool, dude. The other ones are kind of meh. The other evolutions.
This is evolution.
Digivolutions. Yeah, all the other ones are kind of meh, but the one where he's like,
This little face right here is not adorable.
yeah, I don't care for him.
That is like the most adorable thing ever. His little smile and everything. He's just so adorable.
No, he pisses me off. I don't like him.
How does he piss you off?
I don't know. He just like makes me mad just looking at it.
Well, you're gonna hate my cybersuit story because I talk about how cute he is all.
I'm gonna look up cutest Digimon. And I'll find one that I find way better. I mean, Patamon's better than that. Patamon's the one with the wings, right? Like the bat wings or something.
Yeah, Patamon's bat wings. You know, Patamon is not cuter. No.
What?
There's
Yeah,
a certain-
no. Okay.
It's all about Renamon, just saying.
See, I told you.
Renamon isn't cute. It's an abomination.
She's adorable.
Actually, speaking of which, did you finish reading it?
Digimon.
I couldn't make any sense of that, because it's confusing.
So basically, the main character Yuya in the manga, apparently he came back from the future, like Back to the Future. And throughout you don't know this though. You find this out at the end. But throughout the story, he's hitting on this one girl named Yuzu, and they're getting together. They're like they're getting really close. Like they're your typical ships in the manga or in anime. Turns out, Yuzu is his actual mother. Yuya was hitting on his mother the entire time.
Oh, that's normal.
That's just Japanese stuff, dude. That's not even weird.
Yeah.
Okay, Kalumon. Kalumon is cuter.
I don't know how you
Hold on.
that is not being weird when you just talked about, oh, it's weird for his brother to be inside a digital thing and then bond them together. How is that weird? But him coming back in time and hitting on his mother, not weird.
Because Fry did it
Fry?
from Futurama.
Fry didn't hit on his mother.
Right, grandmother. Sorry.
So much better.
Anyway, what'd you say
Yeah.
for Digimon?
Kalumon. Calu.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Kalumon.
What?
How do you spell that?
Kalumon's cuter than Terriermon, whatever it is.
What mon?
Kalumon.
Calio?
No, Calu.
Calu. Cock, uvula, ligma, ass.
You spelled that wrong, but okay.
What? That's Kalu, right? Oh yeah. What the heck? I said Kala.
No, you spelled Cala, but you said Calu and then spelled it Cula.
Yeah, I said A, but it's a U. I said A as an ass when it's supposed to be U. Wait, no, I got the A and U mixed up.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I see what I did now. Kulamon. Is that one?
While adorable.
It's adorable, but it's not cuter than Terriermon. Terriermon's the cutest. Y'all not beat me in this argument. Terriermon is the cutest one. He's the most adorable thing ever.
Oh, that's a chemical.
Chemical X.
How do you spell it?
Purple.
Coming up soon.
Ooh, dun dun dun, terrier.
I have a picture. I can send you a picture of him.
Hey, that's just saying sent a photo. Okay. Hold on, because I'm trying to.
You can't beat that cuteness.
Lunamon isn't really that cute. What else is here? What's Baby Demon? What's that?
Okay. I'm sending that one. And then.
You know, I don't think it's really that cute. It's more like they're trying too hard for this one. Also, it's with a C. I don't know why I put a K.
I think Airdramon is cuter.
No, it's not. What?
Hold on. Airdramon?
No.
Yeah,
I know exactly what that Digimon is.
I think Airdramon is cuter.
Angimon?
No, he said Airdramon. And that's why would you even say that?
Airdramon.
Why?
I also agree. Very adorable. Very.
Because he's cute.
No, he's not. Although there's actually a really interesting story with him, and
Boss fight.
Also,
And I'm also greatly disappointed that it's not my waifu.
I was about to bring that back up.
Monster Mesame Fighter.
Mochimon. Oh, that one's not cute at all. That one looks fucking stupid.
This one I actually don't know. Mochimon.
Fuck Mochimon. Looks like a rejected Kirby.
Rejected Kirby. What? Oh, that's one of the baby Digimon. He's just a little baby.
Oh, he looks stupid.
All right. So this is what I imagined the Digimon was going to look like.
You know where that's from, right?
That's why I said it.
Why do you do this to me?
Hey,
Well, I didn't see it.
You want to see a textbook? I'll send it to you.
Sure, I'm curious. Marine and Jmon. Oh, it looks
This is what he sent me.
Digimon. Oh, Humana.
send him that one. So in this anime, long story short,
Finding these images.
they're actually in the anime.
Yeah, there's like an anime of that.
Because it's a pretty darn good anime.
Yeah, they got a good plot.
Is it
So-
a plot, or is it just the curvature that you see?
What's the difference?
Bro, is that a tarantula chick? What the fuck?
So, long story short, there's this anime called Masamune Zume. And basically it has a bunch of different creatures that I don't call them demi-human, but they're human-like animals, and there's different species as you have like in real life. So like the first one was a Black Widow variant. Then you have the tarantula variant. There's different types of snakes, different type of birds. There's slimes. There's different types. And every time at the end of it, when they introduce a new character for the main character, they show a book that shows different. They have a book that shows different variants like that. And so you'll have some where like one of them they show like a dog and like different breeds of dogs, which is really cool. They had zombies. You had where they were like the undead. So you had zombies. You had doppelgangers. You had cyclops. You had like it was just different really cool things like that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the lore and science behind that. Do they have curvature? Yes. Does that make it even better? Probably. Would I watch it if it didn't have it? Of course. Does it make it more interesting? Yes. Sir,
I'm bullshit. Oh, yeah, I would watch it and have the curvature. I know my head.
Sir, I just want to let you know that I appreciate all of my animes, especially my harems, okay?
You only watch it if it's a harem.
What's the episode of a harem? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit.
Did you just
shit.
what did you
No.
just
No. Okay, I was looking at Carriermon. I was trying to find like a single cute picture that I could like agree with. And I scrolled down too far. If you scroll down a little ways.
Send it the big cat.
What the fuck, dude? Here, I'll take a picture of what I found and I'll share it with you. It's pretty cool. You're gonna love it. One of these things is not like the other. Can I send it in this chat? I'm sure I probably can. I'll just do that.
As Sonic the Hedgehog will say, I'm waiting.
Oh God.
Oh God.
So that's saying a lot. I found that before I found a single cute picture of Terriermon.
First
What do you
off-
mean, Terriermon is sick?
First off, I'm calling bullshit 'cause there was a bunch of cute pictures of Terry. Why did you have to try and scroll?
No, these aren't that cute. Okay, actually, wait, hold up. There was one. There is one where he's being fed a bottle. He's being fed a bottle of milk, and there's like a stream of milk flowing down his mouth, and he has like he looks so stupid. It's not even cute. He just looks stupid.
Terriermon about to get fed something. I don't think it's milk.
Look at this shit. This shit funny.
In that same photo, if you see Terriermon's face, like in the top right-hand corner, that explains how everybody's reacting to this.
The zoom in on the face with the milk streaming down, dude, is so fucking funny.
Yeah, even let me see if I can like trying to find something for like anything Monster Musume is dangerous. And
Wonder why?
What do you mean it's dangerous?
it's about as bad as that picture you sent.
Oh, the curvature?
Yeah. You know they make pillows of her?
I think they make pillows of everything. They have Rick Sanchez pillows.
I will buy it.
Is he as a pickle?
I wouldn't. No. No, he's just like a human.
If it was a pickle, I'd buy it.
Something's coming through.
Is the boss fight still going on?
Yeah, I haven't even fought the boss yet. The boss is in the corner.
Oh.
In this fight, you basically have to kill the enemies first, and they do that a lot in some of the fights I've seen so far, or at least the two of the fights I've been done, the boss fights, because I've already gotten past the second boss, or technically the third boss, story-wise. But, yeah, you gotta defeat all the enemies first, and then you can go fight the boss.
I like how they explode when they die.
That's adorable.
Did you just say them exploding is adorable?
I'm talking about the other one.
The Terriermon?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's super cute with his dick exposed like that.
I'm talking about the milk, not the man milk, sir.
The man milk. Fucking hell.
Yeah, like I was trying to show somebody something with Renamon and got to like I think one swipe of the hand and it got lewd. It didn't get explicit. But that took
like no time at all, probably.
Yeah, most of it's like people's like fetishes. Like there's one showing where she's showing her feet. I don't get that.
Bro, feet? Oh, hell yeah, bro. Oh, that's my shit.
There's one where she got a top hat.
A top hat?
Seems like the most
So
random thing to like complain about.
With a top hat?
Yeah. I don't even know how
I don't think he's complaining.
Can you get top hat sexual?
Yes.
Dude, that spider looks fucking menacing.
Bruh.
Kashak! That scream paralyzed me. It's strong. That should be a voice actor.
You sound nothing like him.
Yeah, but I could be a voice actor for some voice out there, you know?
I mean, you're not wrong. Wow, is it angry after us attacking and killing its brothers and babies? Is it angry? The fact
Oh my gosh. There's an innocent girl, we gotta save her.
that's Allie.
Oh,
Oh, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
standing by.
Don't shit too hard.
Oh yeah, they're talking about dying.
Yeah, you can actually.
If you lose this, does she die?
I mean, if you lose, you have to start over. But yeah, I don't know if she can actually die here. Like, if you take too long to get to her, I don't know if that's the case. I really won't do any research until later, but I did do a little bit of research. I do know without a doubt because I got so far, something happened. I was curious about if what happened was forced or not, and so it turns out it is. But during the first gameplay or first time we played the game, some characters will die no matter what. There's no way to avoid their deaths. It's on to the second game where you can actually save everyone, or not second game, but new game plus second playthrough.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So it gives you more reason to like play it again.
Yeah, that also makes me mad though, because I feel like you should be able to save one on your first try if you do everything properly. But I can also understand this approach too. So it's like, yeah, you win some, lose some.
Yeah, if it was my way, my first playthrough would be saving everybody, and then my second playthrough would be killing everybody. I always do that whenever I say always, but I rarely ever play a game twice that you could do that sort of thing in. But I was thinking about, like, right now I'm playing Elden Ring, and I'm thinking about, like, making a new game plus, and then in that new game, just being bad. Because, like, right now I'm, like, role-playing it like I'm a good guy, like I'm not, like, invading anybody or anything, and, like, just, like, helping people and shit. Like, not killing any Tarnish. But my other one, I just want to, like, kill everything and all the merchants and stuff. And I think that'd be an interesting take, interesting new gameplay thing, you know?
So, are you happy with that evolution?
Yeah. No. Was that Agumon?
Yeah, Agumon evolved into.
He didn't turn into the cool one.
So that also goes back to, which I didn't realize your affinity controls this. I think I have to have a certain affinity for it to turn into Greymon.
Yeah, that pissed me off. Yeah, I don't like that one. I like Greymon. Like the Greymon lineage. Metal Greymon was my favorite Digimon. I don't care about War Greymon and all of them. I liked Metal Greymon. He was the coolest in my book. I had like a figure of him that was like a normal Greymon, and then how do I explain it? It was like a transformer, and like they were like he had like a hollow stomach, and in the stomach there were like parts that turned him into a Metal Greymon, and he looked cool.
In the toy?
Yeah, in the toy itself. Yeah,
I had that
like
too. It was
a hollow
great.
middle. Yeah, it was sick. Like his arms would like swap out, like the long metal arm would swap, and it was cool. I wonder what happened to it. Probably got thrown away.
Yeah.
My parents fucking hated me. You got ranged?
Yeah.
Not that I've hit like your teammates too on the way to him, you know? Or wouldn't that have given him +2 to his AC?
So no, this game is a little bit more lenient in the sense you're not friendly fire.
That's pretty cool.
It's not like tactics where, hey, let me shoot this arrow. I might need to step out the way. No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Yes, it is not.
I used to hate that because I would have like somebody on top of me, I would have a teammate I would place on top so that way I can have like the height advantage and all that. It was great. Still took me a month with save states. With save states, it took me a month to finish that game.
Game's long as shit. Actually, I kind of want to do playthrough through it.
Please do.
I want to probably do either Tactics Advance. I think I'm gonna do the GBA one only because I want to go through and experience that story again just so I can confirm my thoughts on that matter of that game.
Oh, you mean the fact that the friend was like, "We're all happy here, but it's not real."
Yes. The character that was a straight asshole, but also wasn't wrong, but he still was an asshole.
I had a game save. Like I had like different because you can have like different bosses as far as their power. Like I had like effort power. I had like a whole bunch of stuff for that game, and I'm mad that I lost it.
Yeah, so to catch up to speed textbook, I don't have you played Final Fantasy Tactics Advance?
In fact, I don't think I've heard of it.
So,
Tactics Advance.
yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is a Final Fantasy Tactics game, obviously. But the main character's name in game is Marsh, and Marsh has I think it's his brother, isn't it? Yeah, it's his brother that's like paralyzed from like the waist down, and is always in a wheelchair. And he has another friend named Mute, who
Is he mute?
he's not Mute. He's just named Mute though. He lost his mother at a young age, and on top of that, his father's like a drunkard, and is not like, really good at holding down a job. And you have his other friend, this girl who has to always dye her hair red, because her hair is actually white. And she gets made fun of it for it. So all these.
A chick with white hair, that shit's hot. What the hell?
Yeah,
You'll make fun of them for it?
She's a kid though. Anyway, so they buy this book and they go to read it, and then somehow from reading it, they get teleported into this fantasy world, and basically Final Fantasy. And as Marsh goes through the world, he starts trying to undo the entire world.
What do you mean undo it? Like destroy it?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
And return everything back to reality. And so throughout the game, you're asking why, because the fantasy world staying doesn't harm the real world, doesn't just kill anyone in the real world. It just is a fantasy world that everyone can stay in it, and everyone's lives who are in it is better. His friend, the girl, has normal red hair. His brother can walk, and Mute has his mother.
Oh, because it's like Naruto kind of with the infinite Tsukiyo, whatever it's called.
Tsukiyomi? Yeah,
And-
it's similar.
Yeah, it's like
But it's
it's not real. He wants to go back because it's not really real to him.
yeah, it's not really real to him, but it is the real world in a sense because they can't actually die in that world.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, that world doesn't affect the real world. So basically, it's like it's the rare chance where the player or the main player gets like all the benefits and no repercussions. That's basically what it is. But Marsh decides he wants to destroy it, and when you finally ask him why, this isn't reality. We need to return things back to reality, and that's his whole reason. And it's just one of those things where it's just like this would be a great decision had it been that this world had repercussions to it. But I was like, because this world has no repercussions to it, it does not harm anyone. It just makes everyone's lives better. Marsh is an asshole. He's correct, but he's an asshole. Like, he has literally no reason to do this.
It's because he's used to everything being tough for him and his friends. And now it's easy. He's like, nah, I ain't no bitch. I know how it should be. I'm going to return it to the way it was.
Mm-mm.
I want my brother to have no legs. I want this girl to have white hair.
Does she have white
Everyone's
hair?
life would suck.
Yeah, she has white hair, but she dyes it red. It's a whole story arc. You talk to her about it. But she actually...
White hair is so fucking cool, though.
I was saying that. I was just saying it's been a while.
You know, yeah.
If
I remember correctly, because I might be wrong, but if I remember correctly, it was her whole thing was that she had white hair, or she has white hair. She has to keep dyeing it red, so she doesn't get made fun of. Like, her whole story is like how much she hates her hair and stuff like that, and people are trying to cheer her up and stuff, say it's beautiful, things of that nature. But if I remember correctly, her whole story was about her hair. Yeah, there was that, and then I'm trying to think what else there was. Yeah, because I think his brother's name was Dominic, if I remember correctly, and the girl's name was Ritz. Or Riz. It was either Riz or Ritz, something like that, or Ritzta or something. It was something wrong with that. It was close to the crackers, Ritz. It was close to that. Oh yeah, they saved Owie. Anyway, aside from that though, because it's not important. Damn, this is pissing me off. What was it? Was it Ritz? I gotta find out now. Damn it.
What?
The name of that girl's name. It's pissing me off. I don't remember it.
I'm gonna have to go in a minute here.
The episode's almost finished. Almost finished.
I never understood why they like revert back to their original form. Like he's back to Agumon again, and like he digivolves only during combat.
I think that's just by choice, but my bad. It's actually got 30 more minutes to go, so you're good to go when you want to. You know, I was right. It's Ritz. R-I-T-Z. Ritz.
Is that exactly how it's spelled? The chip?
I think that's
cracker?
literally how the cracker is spelled, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's Ritz.
And if you cannot say that, that's my people's word.
Okay, I was wrong about his brother's name. His brother's name is Dawn.
A dude named Don?
Yeah, D-O-N-E-D.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's a cool name, yeah.
And then, like I said, there was Mute, which Mute is spelled M-E-W-T.
I was gonna say marsh was a weird word, but I think that one's even weirder. Mute. Sounds like newt, kind of. Like the lizard. A newt is a lizard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure. I'm gonna look that up. But I'm gonna bounce right now then.
Alright, I'll get you next time. I usually do these recordings on the weekends.
For show. Alright then, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye. Bye.
Oh my goodness.
What, were you hurt by him leaving us?
A little bit.
I like how we actually have barely been talking about the game this entire time. Like, they mentioned, yeah, we got kidnapped. Oh. Oh, the same Dally. Oh, okay. But, you know, I feel like I really should do a Final Fantasy, tactics stream.
Shit.
The thing is, I haven't played this game in so long, though, so I may not remember, like, how to properly play it. And actually, this one, if I set it up properly, we could actually, play it and actually talk in real time and have that recording properly done, so it'll be, like, a little bit different. I should be able to set that one up, though, properly.
See, this is. Let me show you something. This is what I say she's adorable. Look at that and tell me she's not adorable.
You're stepping into furry territory. I'm not talking about one step, I'm talking about like 18,000 steps. But I will confide that I don't disagree with your statement.
I'll show you step 18,000.
I don't need to see stuff 18,000. Oh, why do you do this to me?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. It must be from the game or something. Yeah, she had a human form. Like that's her human form in the bottom right hand corner.
Oh, that's Sayukumon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole story with the Tailmon, the Digimon extra to that one. There's a whole story with that also in Hacker's Memory.
Also, this statement is true.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of which, I really need to start doing more recordings for Hacker's Memory and all that stuff because like I have like a lot of that stuff recorded. I also need to get back into Persona and Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire I kind of don't want to do because Breath of Fire keeps getting copyright claimed and it's getting really annoying. Like I just stopped fighting it, but it keeps getting copyright claimed for stupid things, like the most stupidest things ever. And then I didn't want to do Persona or the Coliseum Randomized. I also have more of the Coliseum Randomized too because I was waiting to do that together with Mage and Mole. But right now we're on a weird hiatus with them, so I stopped doing those. If you wonder why I'm putting more Coliseum Randomized, that's why I usually do those with them. So.
Oh, you trust me, I 100% understand.
I'm telling that to the audience too. Some people may have seen me like, why is he doing this anymore? That's why. Although,
We're gonna figure that out.
your cat's really getting at it, isn't she?
They're right by the mic.
Nothing wrong with that.
Like I'm arm's length and a half away from the mic. Did that screenshot? I think it did. It didn't. Yeah. I'm still scrolling.
Recording stuff up by next time I do any more recordings.
I'm sending you the adorable photo, and then I'm sending you the other photo I have to scroll up on. I would say post them on the video, but not all of them can be posted. Like this is confusing.
I'm not posting any of the things we talked about. I don't need people turning into furries for my videos, okay?
Right.
Also, this is the last minute warning, but yeah, the stuff we talked about, please do not go looking that stuff up. I don't need people turning into furries and getting angry at me because I became a furry. But yeah, the story picks up a lot more faster in the next part, which is good. But that will be for next time's episode because this episode's gonna be long as shit. 2 hours is a long time.
It is partially not our fault.
Huh?
It is partially not our fault.
No, it isn't. It's just the way it's broken up. If I just break it up before that, it's kind of messed up. This is the only time where I'll actually break up episodes. This should be the only one time I do it. Actually, I think I'll probably do it more. Not break up episodes, break up the parts because it's like separated by parts, and it's just yeah. Oh, he just missed Saki. Damn, textbook missed Saki.
I think I'm gonna send you. I think that you actually would appreciate.
Yeah, you're becoming a full-fledged furry. Why do you keep sending
That was a fusion, sir.
I know it was. I know exactly what it was fused with too.
It was a Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of had me concerned. I was like, I thought I did.
Anyway, this whole weekend's been weird. Like, I've been like that tired, like that sleepy tired without being that sleepy tired. It's been really weird.
じゃあ一体何がこれはあくまで推測だが、例えば我々が何らかの有毒ガスを吸ったとしたなら、それが原因で方向感覚が狂うことも十
They
分
make
遭難の一因であっても不思議ではない。私が気づいたときは季節外れの彼岸花の咲き乱れる木立の中に一人立っていた。
How did I miss that completely?
Which
Because I didn't
is
scroll down that far. Something that you don't want to see.
okay then. Also, speaking with the professor is with this group. My only question is, how did they get so separated when they fell through? I don't know if they explained that in the story, but basically it was like they were all teleported to different areas. The only one who didn't really teleport was Takuma, who basically stayed in the same area he was at, where he fell through at.
帰還できてもキャンプの宿泊所だし、自宅はまだずっと先だろ。へりくつ言わないで。もうやだ。足が棒になっちゃったよ。今はそんな。
Also, this is why I dislike Sujin. Just keep watching the scene, you'll see why I hate his character.
I'm looking right now.
そんなの当たり前だし、別におぶってくれなんて言ってないから。
まあまあ、無駄な争いは体力を消耗するだけだからね。
You're so stupid.
なんだったらさきくんは私がおぶっても構わない。
いいですよ、そんなの。
当たり前だ。
Yeah, but I really hate his character.
使わせるようなことを言うんじゃない。教授も。
Where did that come from?
What the part where you said,
君も年
shit,
長者なら
where he was like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't coddle her, or like right before that. And
Yeah.
Sujin basically he's like the valedictorian. He's older than everyone here except for the professor, obviously. But he is the
それはそうですけど。
he is a
葵ちゃんたちどうしてるんだろう。
chaperone from like the later on point in school, and so he's basically trying to help everyone. And so he has that mightier than thou / follow the rules / be goody tissues type personality, but he, as soon as anything goes wrong, he cracks under the pressure completely. It's super.
The other one who ran away? That's not the guy who ran away because he was trying to do the right thing but was afraid.
Yeah, no. Mamar is when he ran away because he's trying to do the right thing, but he was afraid. He just like broke out. Also, Suji is gonna really piss you off later on. I promise he's gonna piss you off later on.
Already did.
Oh, more than he already has done now. Because he is. At first, I try to forgive him because his Digimon becomes Lopomon, or Lopmon. That's his becomes his Digimon, and I was like, that's super close to Terriermon. Still, Terriermon's cuter though. Super close to Terriermon.
I can agree to that.
Huh?
I can agree to that.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, I should try and keep him alive because of Lopomon. But then after some stuff happens, I'm like, no, I want him dead. I was like, I want him dead. I want him to die. I do not want to save him.
ありえない。そんな。
Sorry, one of the cats I had, the kittens, has an attitude and was biting his mom.
What did the mom do?
Just sat there. So I'm taking him. Why are you like this?
まずい。危険なやつかもしれない。
こっち来た。私たちこいつに追われてたの。凶暴なやつよ。
I also learned that they're not using a litter box. I thought she was just cleaning it up, but they're going to like pee in the corner and then go play.
They probably just don't like the location of the litter box. This is another reason why I hate Suijin too. I feel you just saw what happened.
What did he say?
No, somebody said. So the professor actually went in front and took a hit to protect Saki, while Sujin stayed quiet and didn't know what to do and froze up, and then starts acting like, "Oh, I need to be in charge. I need to do this, that, and the other." Instead of understanding, like, had he not been a dumbass from the get go, they probably could have actually stayed. The professor kept what happened happening and also gotten out. But he tried to put on his leader's foot and then just basically leave the professor die, which I understand why at this moment why he had to do that, but at the same time, this should have never happened in the first place. Like, the professor should have never had to sacrifice his life here. That could have easily been prevented had they actually been careful.
Professor dies?
No. I'm not trying to spoil it, but yes, no, he doesn't actually die.
Oh. He said sacrifice his life. I was like, no! He dies. Suji dies. You know, it is what it is.
You're not wrong about that one.
Did we deliberately make him die?
I will not answer that question. That's all. But if he does die, he dies. I will not try and reset for him. Like I said, the only characters, which this is now changed because I'm farther in the game, the only characters I will reset for is Saki, Umaru, and Kaito. But I did a little bit of this reason why it's no longer a blind playthrough or complete blind playthrough. It's still a blind playthrough because I haven't seen the game. But as stated before, during your first playthrough, and I also stated this textbook, characters will automatically die. There's no preventing saving certain characters from dying. You can't do anything to save them. For other ones you can, but some of them you cannot. And I will not go into. You just have to figure that out as the gameplay goes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do a tactics let's play in real time. Let's see how that goes. But you know, I do enjoy this game so far, though, as far as I've gotten, and I need to make sure I continue on, because right now I only have enough for another 2 episodes right now, gameplay-wise. So I need to make sure I keep that train going, but at the same time, I will start trying to get out more for Cyber Sith and Hacker's Memory as soon as I actually can. I just haven't gotten the time to record that stuff, and even though I can record by myself and just do the recording myself, I kind of hate doing that because it's kind of just boring hearing me just talk. So I'm going to usually try and get someone else to be here so we can have an interesting conversation. Sorry that I am such a boring little cat, but I am a boring cat.
You're not a boring cat.
I am totally a boring cat.
You know what's a boring cat?
Who?
A boring cat, and that's what you're not.
Nice. Yeah, so, but until the hiatus for Broke Mage and Broke Mole stop, I will not be doing anything with Persona or Pokemon Coliseum Randomizer or Breath of Fire. So I'll be only focusing on other games. So pretty much the entire Digimon series I'll be uploading when I get a chance, and then I'll probably also be uploading Final Fantasy Tactics. I'll start that so that way I have a third thing that I'm doing. So it's not just Digimon, because I feel like it's just way too much Digimon right now. I might also do a quick playthrough of Pokemon XD. I won't put the playthrough online, I'll just do that so I can get through and do the tournaments for XD also, because I already did the tournaments for all Coliseum. I'm probably going to do the tournaments for XD also, just so you guys can see them, and then just do conversations on the last 2. Just how I did it with the Ora and Pokemon Coliseum.
とりあえずみんな起きてきたようだし、これからどうするか相談したいんだけど。とにかく昨日はいろいろありすぎで、あのままみんな疲れ果ててバタン9だったもんな。つうか、
So,
Sorry.
how do you feel about the story so far?
I like it. I like it. It reminds me of the old school one.
So, with the character and cast you know as right now, who do you think is going to die first? If you had to make a prediction.
Her.
Aoi? Okay.
I hope not my main character, the one I like.
Takuma?
Yeah.
Takuma's the main character. I don't think he's going to die anytime soon. I mean, that would be interesting if you Takuma could die and then your perspective was switched to another character. That would be pretty cool, but I don't think that happens. I don't think they're doing that. So, your guess is Aoi? Alright. I think it's going to be an episode correctly. If I have the timing correct for like the spacing between the games, I think episode someone dies. Yeah, someone dies in episode. Spoiler. Sorry. Not really a spoiler though. Actually, I'll probably cut out that episode number just so I can keep it a little bit secret. Secrecy, baby. Secrecy is my name. But either way, by Monday I'll be getting a new mic and I should be able to make it sound a lot more clearer and beautiful. And you'll hear
How you like my blue mic?
Blue mic sounds really nice. How much did it cost you?
I got it at a pawn store.
Oh, not bad. Yeah, I'm buying this mic off on this podcasting mic for Amazon for about like $40. Not bad either.
You sound good.
It sounds fine, but I need to fix it anyway because right now the way everything's set up is I have a splitter because my headset only works for one jack and I can only do microphone or the headset, so I'm trying to fix that and then I'll start putting it back as just a headset to be used while I actually have a mic to speak into. So.
Oh, see, that's the thing. I use my mic's USB.
That's what the mic will also be too. It'll be USB also.
Now, have you thought about getting a splitter?
I have a splitter. So that's the reason why my headset's weird. It's because of the splitter. Because the way the setup through Audacity, I can't select it just to be by itself. It's linked in with the audio sounding because of the way the mic's set up. So I can't really, the reason why, so to help you understand, so with Audacity, the way I fixed everyone's audio so it wouldn't be too loud is I forcibly lowered the system volume. I forcibly lowered the system volume that this is connected to is the same volume that the mic is connected to. Because it's connected that way, it lowered the volume of the mic anyway. So you guys are speaking pretty decently. For me, it looks like I'm barely speaking at all from what Audacity is reporting from. So it sounds strange, that's just how it is. But yeah, Monday I'll get a new mic, and I'll probably... I'll talk to you after the stream, so we can set up another time.
Okay. Well, I need to let me go wake her up real quick. About how long we got on the stream?
About 12 minutes.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because she got to get ready for work. I love how... Sorry. I love how the kittens scatter when I get up. It's adorable.
Yeah, Luna used to do the same thing, which is my cat, but she'll just stand until I walk closer, then she'll jump up to like the highest point to come get pets. But yeah, she used to do that. Anyway, story-wise, right now they're trying to discuss how the hell they're in a different world, even though they kind of already figured that, but they don't act like they figure it, so they're trying to discuss how it's possible.
構造は課外キャンプの校舎と似てるけど、やっぱりここの校
Which
舎
I guess, here's the question of the day. If you were randomly transported to another world you didn't really know, like them, would you be able to come to a conclusion right away you're in a different world? Sounds stupid to ask, but the story writing in this actually brings a good point where it's just like, it's not necessarily impossible to believe the fact that they didn't realize that they were in another world the entire time.
正しいことなど何もわからないし、何よりこの世界の住民は様々な力や姿を持つ。凄まじい力を持つ者。
Also, do you think the story has to do with time travel? And the reason I asked that is only because I didn't pay attention, but Gormon asked a really weird question in the beginning of the series, and he's basically, or was it a question or was it a statement? But he says something along the lines of he doesn't remember why he was there or why he was here, what he was waiting for Takuma for. That's another interesting question to ask. Rate your answer in the comments below.
我々の世界の住民は一様ではない。言葉を交わし、意思疎通もできる温和なものから、話も通じない凶暴なものまでいる。そして、人間という存在もまた、我々の中ではおとぎ話のように伝わっていた。いや、実際に接触したのはこれが初めてだ。どこからか人間の子供と呼ばれる存在が現れ、我々に力をもたらせてくれるという。
Well, something I like too about the story so far is that even though it's called Digimon Survive, they haven't actually mentioned the term Digimon. Like the characters haven't. And on top of the two, it believes to be that it's not really a technological type thing like Digimon normally are. Like they seem like they're actual, just living normal beings.
外部の影響。
I don't know if you noticed that. Are you back, Dink?
I'm back.
Yeah. Have you noticed that?
I have,
That's
and I think that's something I like about Digimon versus Pokemon. Don't get me wrong; they're both good in their own way. But I feel like they treat them as equals, as partners, not as a trainer. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I do. But even then, in Pokemon also depends too. Actually, no. You're pretty much right. Well, it depends. Actually, yeah, it does depend because it depends on what game you're talking about. Because like the main series game, you're completely right. But if you're talking about like games like such as Rangers or I'm trying to think what other games there were in Pokemon. Rangers. There was Mystery Dungeon. Why am I drawing blanks? Yeah, I guess those are the main two I'm thinking about. But Ranger and Mystery Dungeon. Well, Mystery Dungeon is different because you're a Pokemon yourself, so obviously the Pokemon on your team are partners. But Rangers though, it's more you're a ranger and you have to use Pokemon to help you do things. So you have to capture them, but as soon as they do their test, and they leave you. So they're not really a trainer. It's more like we're just a temporary partner. So, yeah, no, without a doubt, most Pokemon games are like that, where it's just basically, it's the trainer and trainee aesthetic.
あいつまだあの子たちにビビってる。あいつって言うなよ。仮にもってよっぽどひでえな。あ、逃げてった。春たちも何か知ってるかもしれないし、一度校舎に戻って二人と一緒にどうするか決めよう。それでいいかな、ファルコも。
承知した。話の続きは校舎とやらの中でしよう。
So far, the Digimon you've seen, which one's your favorite?
OG. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, stop it, Google. Stop it.
何ちびっこ相手にかしこまってんの。
I
おはようございます。 こういうミノルこそ女紳士だからだよ。
I don't know anymore.
You don't have a favorite from the three that are here?
No, mostly because 100% the first one I saw, Renamon, will always be my favorite. But as far as story wise, like the way like how Agumon changed, like how you got him to change into for his that affinity, it feels different because the last time I remember seeing that Digimon, it was an evil Digimon.
Okay.
It kind of sits different, you know what I mean?
But it also just shows you how much Agumon can evolve, what he can evolve into too. So you still don't have a favorite? Like I said, my favorite's still Falcomon. I just love him. His innocence is too beautiful.
Falcomon is pretty cool.
Also, how do you feel about the twins? Our brother and sister, I should say. Haru and Miku.
Still neutral. Still neutral right now.
So at this time, when I was playing it, from what I remember, I still felt really weirded out by the twins or the brother and sister only because of the tutorial scene. And then, outside of that, story-wise, character-wise, I hated Ryo and Suijin. I was neutral to Aoi. I like Mamoru, like I said, and Saki, I still like her character. The professor I liked more. I actually hated the professor at first, but I like him now a lot more. He seems more of a chill dude. And then Kaito I still like a lot, and then Mio I dislike completely.
Taka's still my favorite character.
Well, he's the main character. It's kind of hard to usually hate the main character unless you're Marsh, and that's a whole other story.
Yeah, they're using the corner. That picture I sent you earlier, they're doing it in the corner, and I got to do something about that.
You might want to move your litter box over to that corner then. They probably like that corner more than they like where that litter box is currently at. Or since you have a bunch of kittens, you might need another litter box just to sit it there. Sometimes when it comes to multiple cats, they want extra litter boxes. It's understandable. So you might just need to get another litter box and put it over in that corner. And they'll start using it again. Like once with my cat Luna, I didn't change out the litter box fast enough and she started peeing on the floor because the litter box isn't to her standards. So once I changed it, she started using it again, so it's probably just that they want an extra litter box in that corner.
この近くにいるかもしれないぜ。そうか。だから。
But yeah, right now they're basically wrapping it up because they just got attacked by a giant spider thingamabob, and now they're like, what do we do? And this is another reason why I like Survive story locks. Right now they're trying to think about not only just what to do, but food, water, and things of that nature. Like they're actually thinking about things which you don't really see a lot, or you just don't see it as often in like anime or video games similar to this. They're actually about like how they're gonna get help, what they should do, and things of that nature. It's actually pretty cool, and it's in a full entire conversation. It's not like something just like where it's like a half-ass second, like, oh, let's do this, and then it's perfectly right. No, they have a full-on conversation about like the ins and outs of what they were doing, whether or not the ins and outs are right, what's wrong, things of that nature. So I like it a lot. I like this conversation a lot that they have. And then, like I said, I hate Ryo's character. He acts like a big, strong person, but he's really just I mean, I hate his character, but like, spoiler alert, we get a little bit more into his backstory in a little bit. So, or not in a little bit, but a little bit further down the storyline, you get a little bit into his backstory. And with this, Big Cat is signing out.
Ooh. Thank me, Stink Ghost signing out.
Bye, y'all. Have a good day.
Bye.